Yo, I am so much on a boat right now. Let me tell you, damn stir. It's about, okay, there's people out there. Told you I'm on a boat. Um, so I was sitting here and Darth Vader came along. Okay, so I know you know who Darth Vader is. Lord Vader and all that stuff. But he comes from a galaxy far, far away in a different time and stuff. And he had got ended up here, and it was a little hot for him. His fans were worrying and stuff, and he said, I said, "What y'all want?" And he said, he was looking for something. I don't. He was looking for something. Maybe looking for love. And he said, "I need water." And I was like, "Well, we got a little bit, but if you don't mind, would you mind? I'll tell you what. You can have some of the water. What? There's a spigot up there, and in fact, let me get some water right now. You can add more to it. There's a spigot up there, and if you want to, carry this up there and turn on the spigot, and he don't know what a spigot is, but he's smart. He ain't no dummy, so he'll figure it out. So he goes up there, and I watch him. It's evening, and I watch him walk up there, and I can see his cape fluttering in the sunset. As he goes to get water, and I'm all happy because he's gonna get water for me, and he'll carry it back. But what happened was, I was watching him because he's fascinating, and he went ahead, and there was a trailer down there, and it had a lady. Have you ever seen? I call her the White Darth Vader. Okay, so it was a long time ago on the internet. What son? On the internet, that there was a white Darth Vader. She was a lady, and she had like, what's it called? She had decals of Hello Kitty on her helmet. It was adorable. Pretty sure the lightsaber was pink. So, anyways, ooh, that could be creepy. Let's keep going. Who cares? I just was thinking, if you're gonna be a white Darth Vader, you ought to have a pink lightsaber. So, but isn't Darth Vader's lightsaber pink? No, it's red. I this mythology, I just. So, anyways, I kind of followed him up there quietly, and he knew I was because he's a Sith Lord or whatever what and I'm a shed person. So he's like, "Oh, somebody's following me. Good luck with that." So he sees this lady, and she's out of her trailer. She looked like Darth Vader, but except white. And she's watering roses and fruits and tending a garden, if you will. And he liked her a lot. So she said, "Hey, do you want some iced tea? It's a hot day. I just made iced tea and lemonade." And he said, "Yeah, that would be cool." And he's all like shy and stuff, and he's like getting his robes together and stuff like this. He's all, what do I do? He don't, okay, I don't know if Darth Vader has ever been on a date. And this was not exactly a date, but up here, it might be a date. So I'm creeping up and watching him. I know. It's rude. It's rude, but it was Darth Vader. When am I going to ever see Darth Vader and Lady Vader again? I didn't know she even lived there. I think she must have just moved in, because I heard the Winnebago the other day. So, I'm just saying. But, so they was out there and they started having tea and, like cookies or biscuits or something. I don't know what they eat. Because you got to put it in the grill. So they might have had noodles. Be like, or they might have had soup. You know, I mean, you got to get it in the grill. So they had napkins. Because that stuff gets messy and whatnot. And the sun was going down. It was going down, and I was getting bored. I thought I want to go home and just drink some beer or something. Let these two, off to theyself and whatnot. So she said, okay, so there's a bifurcation here. There's two ways this story could go. She says, oh, and her dog likes Darth Vader. And the dog is like, yeah, I like you a lot. And Darth Vader's like, I also like this droid. That is correct. I do adore this adorable droid. Um, yeah, it's not a droid. It's we call them dogs. But anyways, so she said it goes two ways. One is he's kind of a little embarrassed, a little shy. I know. Darth Vader. Hey, this just came to me when I was laying down, and I don't know what to tell you, but um, she goes, hey, if you need a place to sleep, I got a couch here. And he was like, oh no, that's okay, cause I'm gonna go back to John's place. He literally called it an errant mattress. It was just a mattress that was outside. He was gonna lay on it. He got all kinds of electronics and warmers and stuff like that. So he's a Sith Lord. So I mean, he ain't scared of no animals, nothing like that. He just bust out with the lightsaber. I mean, raccoon, no, raccoon, do not, mm-mm. Skunk, do not. Mountain lion, do not. Bunny rabbit, especially do not. So he goes back and he goes, hey John, man, I'm gonna take a nap out here, and I brought you over some lasagna that my lady friend had made, which was because the white Darth Vader lady, she was making dinner for herself, a little bit for the dogs, and then she was like, "Hey, Mr. Vader, do you want some lasagna?" And he was like, "Okay." And they had that, and there was like scalloped potatoes and stuff, and they had iced tea and lemonade. It was good. They liked it a lot. And there was a point where Mr. Vader, the dog was like coming up on him like this, and Mr. Vader was like, he was watching her, because he don't want her to see him sharing with the dog, and he cuts a little bit off, and he goes like this, and the dog is like, kind of bites his hand, but he's a tough guy, so it's okay. So he comes back over, and because he had told her, I'm gonna go back to John's house, and um, and she said, well, let me wrap up some lasagna for him, which she did, and it was okay. This lady know lasagna, okay. So he went to bed. The sun had already set. It was dark, and but I knew that he had a lightsaber. So if something happened, he could just turn it on, like that. But ain't nothing gonna happen. And I ate the lasagna, and it was real good. And then I had some water, and then I went to bed. And then, okay, so that's version one. Now the second version. The second version is that he's over there at her place, okay, and they're chilling, eating lasagna outside, and the sun is setting. It's very romantic for up here and stuff like that. And she goes, "Hey, um, you know, if you don't want to walk back, I have a couch that you can sleep on, and also I have strawberry ice cream and some wine if you want to like watch a movie and stuff like that." And he goes, "That sounds perfectly acceptable to me." Something like that. And she was like, "Okay, well, come on in." And he's like trying to mount the stairs, and he's real heavy. He's a big dude. Yeah. And the trailer is like going like this and like that. "Do not worry, it will be manifest." So he goes in and he's like, Darth Vader is like saying to Lady Vader, like, "Do you need help with anything?" And she goes, "No, it's pretty easy. All I got to do is get the ice cream in the bowls and stuff like that." And he was like, so he starts helping her out in the kitchen, and you can see him. It's like the white lady, the white Vader, and the black Vader, dark Vader, whatever. And they're side by side, and they're all scooping. I swear to God, I made this whole thing up. I was, and I, it's the kind of thing that happens when you try to take a nap. You try to take a nap, and you don't. Because every time I lay down, all these ideas be coming up. So, anyways, so they Vader is like holding his bowl of ice cream and he's got a spoon. She's doing the same. They walk around the couch, and the dog is like, "Oh yeah, ice cream." And they go, "What you want to see?" And they go, "Well, let's, you know." She goes, "Oh, I've been watching this thing, and it's a." He goes, "No, just a movie." And she goes, "Okay." So he he goes, she goes, "Do you like rom coms, romantic comedies?" How how you gonna ask Lord Vader, do he like a romantic? And he said, that would be acceptable. And he don't even know what it is, but he likes her. So they sit together on the couch. They're not too close, not too far. Perfect. Sitting there going like this. And she's like, she's like left-handed. She be like this, and he's right-handed, and he be like this, and they be getting ice cream on their nuzzles, on their muzzles, on their grills, and they're like, there's there's like this stack of napkins on the coffee table, and they're just like, and then the movie is like, brr, 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 ba, 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 ba. And they're like, yeah, yeah, this is gonna be good. And she's like, hey, I could pause it. Do you want like popcorn? And he goes, you know, I think that's a good idea because popcorn, which is salty and funky and stuff, would go good with this strawberry ice cream that we could, you know. And she goes, but how we going to get it in our thing? He goes, I don't know. I don't care. We'll figure it out. So he, Vader gets up and he's all like lunking over to the microwave oven. And he's like putting in the popcorn. And he goes, how you do this? And she tells him, so he does it. Because he's, you'd be surprised how good he is at taking directions when he wants to. And so he makes the popcorn, puts it in a bowl, and they come back. Movie started, burn, burn, burn. And then, so they start watching this movie, and it's about a lady and a man. And, well, they watch the movie, and they, oh, I know what it was. Like, she's watching the movie. She's like, but Vader he gets all, I don't want to say disorientated. He gets sleepy. And he kind of goes like this, and she's over here, and she knows he going to fall asleep. So so she's thinking to herself, okay, all right, he going to fall asleep. I'm going to finish my movie. And he literally gets in a prone position like this with his legs up and stuff. He almost doesn't know she's there. He's so sleepy. And he had never had ice cream before or lasagna. So he was like, his system was like, ooh, that was a lot to take, you know? And so then she's sitting over there at the end of the couch like this with her left hand eating the ice cream and whatnot. Have you ever tried that? If you're right handed, try it. Yeah, a little bit sloppy. And then so he starts snoring. You ever okay. So we know about the this was something completely different. It was Hey! Ah! Oh, this computer. I swear to God, do not interrupt me like that. So, anyways, this frickin' computer. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. I'm gonna turn you off. So, anyways, he was snoring. She finished her ice cream. And then, so he's on the couch. She gonna go to bed. The movie's over. Ice cream is dead. Lasagna is done. Dishes are rinsed. And, so she's gonna go and go to bed upstairs. Because, wait, not upstairs, in the other room. Because it's a trailer. And Vader is just passed out on the couch, just snoring. I mean, I'm gonna let you imagine. I cannot reproduce that with my vocal intonation. But you know what was so sweet was, okay, this person, Vader. I was gonna say man, but you know, he has all these electrical things up in there. You know, like he has a tape recorder on the front of his chest and stuff, which is really cool. And then he has fans for cooling, which is also literally cool. And then, but he also has heaters and stuff, you know, because he liked that. He's from a galaxy far, far away, you know, in a time that we just don't know from that. And but it was so sweet because she went ahead. She had this blanket. Okay, it was like alpaca wool or something like that, in different colors and stuff. She had got it from, I think, Tibet. I don't know. This girl, she would go around different places and stuff. She was an explorer. And so she went ahead and gently put the blanket on him. And of course, the blanket was too small. His feet was sticking out here. His helmet was sticking out here. And, you know, if you're that type of person, you cannot take your helmet off when you sleep, you know. In fact, he usually sleeps standing up. But this time, he was so satiated. Okay, to use that word, he was so satiated by lasagna, good company, iced tea, lemonade, and I think the strawberry ice cream got him. So then, when they woke up in the morning, they was like, "Hey, that was do coffee? Do you are?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm already making coffee, and I got some muffins." And he was like, "Muffins sound perfect." So yeah, that happened. I mean, different things happen up here, you know. Hey, I'm just the person who is telling you what happens. You know, things happen. So, anyways, I forgot to tell you about the like button. Um, yeah, give the like button a Hello Kitty sticker. And if you subscribe, it helps me a lot. My stomach is making noise. I know, TMI. Red button. Red button.